Jai Hind students, as I discussed with you that in the next video I will discuss on the Python ideally integrated development environment and that is uh, and Python interpreter. That is Python ideally is basically is called GUI based, and this is Python interpreter. These two things where we can write our Python code. So students, basically pip installer is also with the C Python distribution, so we will discuss it also. So before discussing, we should know the differences between Python 2 and Python 3. Basically, there is a dramatical change in Python. The version was Python 2 and Python 3. So Python 3 is totally different from Python 2. So as you people are very familiar that if any software is upgrading to a new version, that means you can easily convert to your software to the new versions. That means new versions, in some things are changes, and that will be easily uh, easily done by your software automatically. But in Python, if you develop a website, if you develop any web application in Python 2.0, and you cannot upgrade your website, you cannot upgrade it to your applications in Python to 3.0, because they are totally different. Dramatical changes are there. What are the changes? Many changes were done in Python. one main one main change was print function. So basically in Python 2.0, the print function where let me first decide what is print. Basically print function in Python 3.0 there is used as a print function. In Python 2.0 there was not a you cannot say print as a function, and it was just like a keyword, and you just use Python and you write hello. So if you want to hello print, just write hello print and hello. But in Python 3.0 you will write print, then you will write bracket, this bracket, then quotes, then hello, then quotes bun, quotes close, and this bracket is closed. So this is a big difference, because for the software development there are many print functions, and if this type of changes are there, so this is a very big problem for upgrading it. Next one is uh, there are one more changes are there, that are ranges. Iteration, suppose you have studied in Scratch programming, there was for loop, if loop, if keyword for loop were there, and so in this, for iteration there are range function. So in uh, Python 3.0 there are range function, and Python 2.0 there was X range function. So these are the differences. And students, as you know, I have shown to you that how you can download and install the Python already. So I think these are the most important changes happened. Python 3.0, Python 2.0 to Python 3.0. And you know that when I was downloading the Python, then you have seen that there was the version 3.8, latest version, 2020, February 2020. So you can understand that the versions it just changes 2.0 to 3.0, and 3.0 after that upgrading is continuously happening. 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, 3.5. I was having 3.7. So right now I'm working with 3.7. Let me show you. So if you download and install the Python then you will get a file of Python. Just here you get Python 3.7 I have. Then click over here. There are Python ideally. This is GUI based. Click on here. Just takes time, hardly 5 seconds. Oh, it's open. So the things which is open, that is called Python interpreter. uh, Python interpreter is having for Python interpreter is used for interpreting your code, and Python ideally is the GUI based, and to work in, there are two things for working in Python. C Python interactive mode as well as script mode. You need to open the ideally. So for working with script mode and interactive mode, we need to open the Python ideally. So as I open Python ideally, and what are script mode and interactive mode? Let me just discuss first one, interactive mode. So if you write the code directly on the Python shell, and line by line its execution is happened, then it is called interactive mode. Listen once again. If you write the code on Python shell directly, and the code is executed line by line, then it is called interactive mode. Okay, let me show you. This is interactive mode. If I write print hello, enter, you just print, you got what you have studied from this class. Writing class. Okay, so line by line you are getting the output. So this is called interactive mode. Next one is that is script mode. So script mode, where you just write all the codes, all the lines, and save in a file, and that file is having extension .py. Just remember here, the extension will have .py. So .py, and you can write here any name like a.py. So these files is executed at one time, and you will get the output. So let me show you. For working with the script mode, you have to go file, click on new, then you just write your code. Suppose I'm writing print hello, print hello mister. Hello mister. Next, print. So are you I think you are seeing here the code are not executed line by line. It's just storing what you have studied from today's video. Okay, so just you have to save this one. Suppose I'm saving it to desktop, and I need to write here the file name. Suppose I'm giving b.py, and I will write it in the double quotes, then press save. Okay, so you have to write, you have to click here F5. What button you have to click? F5. F5. When you press on F5, you will get the output. You will get hello mister, what you have studied from today's video. So these all things is executed in a single time, even you got the output. So these are the two modes for working with Python. Next, so working with ideally, it is showing like this how you can work. Working with default C Python distribution. Okay, so working with the script mode. I also discussed with you. So I think that is enough for today's class. Working with spider. So you know this is a spider. Let me show you. I work on a spider. I love it. This is very good uh, tool, or you can say ideally as I was discussing in 10th, ideally integrated development environment. I'm sorry, IDE. Ideally is C Python. IDE, integrated development environment. And I suggest you do not use Spider, because this will destroy your knowledge. Because it help you, as you have downloaded the many tools for writing the CSS code. But you know that when you write any single word, then it will help you and show you all the things related with S. So you just click on that and you will get the things. So you will get the desired things. So why we should you should remember these all codes. So I just suggest to you, do not download this IDE. You will work hard and do practice on each and every lines. When you will be familiar, when you will be that will have knowledge about the Python, then you should use Spider. So this is opening. It will take time. Let me show some other things. Another popular, this is Spider. Anaconda distribution you can download also. Spider ID here. Python program and text editor. You can. There are more thing, that is, you can also run your Sublime text editor. You can write your CSS code on Sublime thing, and you just also write your HTML code. So this is text editor, and on your you can also write your Python code on the web browsers also. There are one application available. I forget the name of that application. That's why I'm not telling you right now. I'm just searching. I think I found. No, nowhere is written. Okay, so let me show you the spider. So this is a spider. So you can write. I have written some codes also already written. So when you write, suppose I'm writing here, let me show you. So which thing I was, why I am denying to you, or why I am suggesting to you do not use it. If I write print pr, then it shows. You can write print, you can write property. You just write, you click here, it is written already. If I write anything like license list, so these are the suggestions you have. You will get the suggestions. So if you will get the suggestion, then you will always expect the suggestions in the examinations also. So you should not try use this. Thank you for